Kick-Ass 2, probably the only film you see where a rape scene is played for laughs. Oh shit, I broke my thing. There was a lot of controversy surrounding this film due to Jim Carrey refusing to promote it because it was too violent, which in turn gave it about 10 times more publicity than it would have done otherwise. Didn't think about that one, did you? And this is a shame, because for me, Jim Carrey was actually the best part of this film. He plays Colonel Stars and Stripes, who's the leader of a ragtag group of vigilantes called the Justice Force, who formed a kind of costumed crime fighting group. Kind of like the Avengers without any money or actual superpowers. On the too violent thing, it's actually not any worse than Kick-Ass 1. And in a way, that's kind of the overriding tone of this whole film. It constantly tries to be bigger, badder, more shocking than the first Kick-Ass, but it just falls flat. There's 3 distinct subplots going on. The first with Kick-Ass and the rest of the Justice Force, and it shows the very real effects and consequences of being a masked vigilante. The second follows McLovin, who has sworn revenge on Kick-Ass for, spoiler alert for the first film, killing his dad at the end of the first one. He's rebranded himself from the Red Mist to the I can't say it. It's a very bad word. Motherfucker! And he's formed a team of supervillains to counteract the Justice Force. The standout member of that team is definitely Mother Russia, who seems to be some kind of cross between Ivan Drago from Rocky IV and the Empire State Building. You do not want to mess with her. So they go off and do all sorts of evil stuff, and naturally their subplot intertwines with that of the Justice Force. But then you have that third subplot which focuses on Chloe Grace Moretz's hit girl going through high school, and this seems to be from a completely different film altogether. She has to go from dealing with gang members and drug dealers to dealing with high school girls and social hierarchies, and there's a moment where you feel yourself going, oh wait a minute, this is Mean Girls. I actually kind of like this detour. She's an interesting character both in and out of the costume, and it's good to see explored how a 15-year-old would deal with being hit girl. But this inconsistency does cause the tone of the film to be all over the place. It constantly swings between being dark and violent and serious to being out and out cartoonish. Diarrhea sticks, really. However, for the most part it's well directed and it's really enjoyable, except for the goddamn shaky cam scenes. Can we stop? Can we stop with the shaky cam directing, please? Fans of the first one won't be disappointed with how the sequel has turned out. However, the change of director is really noticeable and it hinders it quite a bit. As a fan of the first one and of the comic books, I could definitely see a lot of areas where this needed tightening up. It's pretty much on a par with Kick-Ass 1, however I'd still say I preferred that one, so for that I'm giving this a 3 out of 5. What do you think? Do you agree with me? Just one last thought, one last thing that just crossed my mind. At one point during this film, well I mean I suppose it's not really giving anything away if I say this, but at one point during this film, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, who is 23, kisses Chloe Grace Moretz, who is 15. That's weird, man. Thank you very much for watching my review of Kick-Ass 2, I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, and also let me know in the comments below. If you're new, you can subscribe and do that by clicking right up here. Also, in the comments, let me know what you thought of this film if you've seen it. Make sure to put it on your Facebook, your Twitter, or anything like that, because as always, sharing is caring. Right, I'll see you next time.